What's up, everybody? It's your boy, coming at you live from, well, not live, obviously, because this is a YouTube video, but you know what I mean? We're in Mexico City, baby. This place is insane. So many people told me I had to visit, and I'm pumped to be here. We're talking vibrant culture, insane history, food that'll make your taste buds explode. Over the next few days, I'm taking you guys to my top 5 must-visit spots in this incredible city. Get ready for an adventure because things are about to get wild. Alright, first up we're at the Zocalo, which is basically the Times Square of Mexico City, but like a million times cooler and with way more history. Seriously, this place is massive. You've got these beautiful historic buildings all around, like the National Palace, which is insane, and the Metropolitan Cathedral, which is right next door and is absolutely breathtaking. I'm talking massive columns, intricate carvings, the whole shebang. You can literally feel the history vibrating through the ground. I'm not even kidding. We're talking Aztec ruins underneath this place. Aztecs, guys, how cool is that? This is where everything went down, where emperors hung out, where ceremonies happened. It's like stepping back in time, but with way better street food. Speaking of which, we grabbed some tacos from a street vendor over there. And let me tell you, they were life-changing. Like, seriously, I'm questioning every taco I've ever eaten before this moment. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. Back to the Zocalo. There's always something going on here. Street performers, musicians, vendors selling all sorts of cool stuff. It's the heart of the city and you can feel it. The energy is crazy, the people are so friendly, and the vibes are immaculate. Honestly, I could spend a whole day here just soaking it all in. But we've got a lot more to see, so let's keep this show on the road. Alright guys, buckle up because we're headed to Chapultepec Castle. This place is legendary. Imagine a massive castle perched on top of a hill with insane views of the entire city. Yeah, it's that epic. We're talking panoramic views, people. You can see everything from up here, and it's absolutely breathtaking. The castle itself is incredible too. It's got this grand, majestic vibe, like something out of a movie. We're talking emperors, kings, and all sorts of historical big shots have walked these halls. Inside, it's now the National Museum of History, which is packed with artifacts and stories about Mexico's past. I'm talking ancient weapons, royal jewels, paintings that'll blow your mind. It's like taking a crash course in Mexican history, but way more fun than a boring old textbook. And the best part? The gardens. They're massive and absolutely stunning. We're talking fountains, sculptures, flowers everywhere. It's the perfect place to just chill, soak up the sun, and pretend you're royalty for a day. Honestly, Chapultepec Castle is a must-see for anyone visiting Mexico City. It's got history, it's got views, it's got gardens, it's got it all. Get ready for sensory overload because we're diving headfirst into Mercado de la Merced. This place is a whirlwind of sights, smells, and sounds. Imagine a massive indoor market, but instead of your grandma's antique shop, it's bursting with every kind of food, spice, and product you can imagine. We're talking mountains of fresh produce, colorful piñatas hanging from the ceiling, the smell of spices hitting you like a wall. It's a bit chaotic, I'm not gonna lie, but in the best way possible. It's like stepping into the heart of Mexico City's culture. You've got vendors hawking their wares, locals bargaining for the best deals, and the air is thick with the sounds of chatter and laughter. It's an experience you won't find anywhere else. We wandered through the maze of stalls, checking out everything from traditional Mexican candies to handmade leather goods. And the food, guys, the food. We're talking fresh tortillas being made right in front of you, steaming bowls of pozole, and these little fruit cups with chili powder that I'm now obsessed with. Honestly, I could spend hours here just trying all the different snacks and soaking up the atmosphere. If you want to experience the real Mexico City, Mercado de la Merced is the place to be. Just be prepared to have your senses blown. Alright guys, after all that exploring, it's time for a little peace and quiet. So we're headed to Bosque de Chapultepec, which is basically like Central Park, but on steroids. Seriously, this place is massive. We're talking over 1,700 acres of trees, lakes, museums, and even a zoo. It's the perfect escape from the hustle and bustle of the city without actually leaving the city. We rented bikes and spent the afternoon cruising around the park, checking out the different gardens, monuments, and hidden pathways. There's something so peaceful and serene about being surrounded by nature, especially in the middle of a bustling city like Mexico City. We even stumbled upon a group of musicians playing traditional Mexican music, which was the perfect soundtrack to our afternoon. And the best part? the views. From certain spots in the park, you get these incredible panoramic views of the city skyline, which is absolutely breathtaking, especially at sunset. Honestly, Bosque de Chapultepec is one of those places where you can easily lose track of time. Whether you're looking for a relaxing stroll, a bike ride, or just a place to chill and soak up the sun, this park has something for everyone. Okay, last but not least, we're finishing our Mexico City adventure in Coyoacan. And let me tell you, this place is a whole vibe. Imagine cobblestone streets lined with colorful houses, charming cafes tucked away in courtyards, and street vendors selling the most amazing churros you've ever tasted. Yeah, it's that magical. Coyoacan is like stepping back in time, but with a cool bohemian twist. It's the kind of place where you can wander for hours, discovering hidden plazas, quirky shops, and street art that'll blow your mind. Of course, no trip to Coyoacan is complete without a visit to the Frida Kahlo Museum, also known as the Blue House, which is where the iconic Mexican artist lived and worked for most of her life. The museum is a fascinating glimpse into Frida's life and art, and the house itself is a work of art, with its bright blue walls and lush courtyard garden. Afterward, we wandered through the neighborhood, checking out the local markets, grabbing some street food, and soaking up the artistic atmosphere. Coyoacan is definitely a hidden gem in Mexico City, and it's the perfect way to end our trip on a high note. And that's a wrap on our Mexico City adventure. This city absolutely blew me away. From the historical landmarks to the vibrant culture and the amazing food, Mexico City has it all. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along for the ride. If you did, make sure you smash that like button. Hit subscribe for more travel shenanigans, and let me know in the comments what your favorite part of the trip was. Until next time, peace out.